Welcome to Horsehair Farm here at Burnley. Now, most people know this venue for everything about horses and a fantastic organisation called HAPA. What we're going to do is meet two fantastic young people that are organising this event here today, find out a little bit about HAPA and then what this event is all about. So, first of all, for the viewers, could you tell us who you are?
Hi, I'm Graham Vernon. I'm the Head of Commercial Operations and Income Generation here at Horsehair Farm, the home of HAPA.
Fantastic. And who's this lady next to you?
I'm Laura Johnson, founder of Crafty Vintage.
Right, now it's a little bit chilly out here, but the first thing I've got to say...
Summer.
Yeah, summer. Well, it's not snowing and that's a real bonus, but the first thing I've got to say, we're going to pop inside. This is an unusual event for this location, but it's not snowing. The car park's absolutely packed. It looks like there's been hundreds, if not thousands of people turn up today, so we must be thrilled that it's been so busy.
Oh, absolutely over the moon, really overjoyed. We've never seen so many people down here on the farm. So as an event for us, it's just been absolutely off the record, it really has.
Fantastic. Let's walk inside and then we're going to find out all about vintage craft fairs. Crafty Vintage. Okay, we'll keep walking. Our cameraman can go in front of us. It gets a little bit warmer, but we're going to have to wade through the hundreds of people. So as we can see, this is inside the horse arena. So for people that have never visited the location, tell us a bit about HAPA, what you do here, and where are we now?
We're currently in the arena, so this is where we work all the ponies. So we've currently got 63 horses on site that we rescue, rehabilitate and rehome. We're an equine welfare charity predominantly, but we're now branching out to keep funds rolling in to help with the Scullery Cafe and running events like this, just so we get the word out and the message out, and then people keep on coming and using the farm, because it's always free. We're open 364 days a year, free parking, free to come around the farm and see all our horses and ponies.
So there's lots of family activities happening now, but it's not just that, it's a vintage fair. Tell us all about you and the vintage side of things.
I've always been an avid collector of vintage. I couldn't find anything in the area where I live, so I just decided to set up a small fair. 7 years later, we're here. We do 2-day events, and this is a fantastic place to be. Great atmosphere.
Right, and a very interesting thing, this is not an automatic association, vintage and horses, or maybe it is, but how did you two meet? Tell me how this all begun as an idea, because it is clearly very successful.
Well, basically we're both winners, aren't we? We're winners. Through the Visit Lancashire Awards, HAPA won the
Small Visitor Attraction.
Attraction. I myself won Choosing Superstar, the People's Vote, and by that, Graham got in touch and said, would we like to come and do an event here? And here we are, and that's how it happened. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, really.
A re-clarification of exactly where we are. I keep forgetting to say that. We're in Burnley. Tell us which part of Burnley.
We're in Briarcliff, which is just to the northeast of Burnley, just out in the Thursden Valley actually. So HAPA sits on 100 acres of land where we can turn all the horses out and look after them all. And we do, we're an equine welfare charity, and like I said, we've got 63 horses on site, and today a few thousand people.
Yeah, and the brilliant thing about this is obviously the animal welfare side is one thing, and it's a beautiful thing, it's really credible. What the other side of it is that your attraction and the ability for you to be able to invite people to come along and sponsor horses, but also interact with them in quite an unusual way. You've got a great facility, you welcome people down, they can come and do you call it patting the horses or what?
Horses.
Yeah.
And get have a pat.
Get involved. And the cafe. So tell us a bit about the interaction side.
To be honest, it started many years ago. I mean, HAPA has now been going for 80 years, and HAPA has always had a really good feedback by bringing people to see horses. A lot of people are scared of horses because they're big creatures, but you don't need to be. So interacting with children and bring children onto the site, let them come along and pat the horses and meet the horses and see them. Fortunately, or unfortunately, a lot of our horses have been rescued, so they are slightly tamed off rather than meeting somebody on the street. But we work really hard to then rehome as many as we can. So we're giving them a second chance and giving them a second chance home.
That's fantastic. Now, in a similar way, second chances. Some of your stalls are giving furniture and clothes even a second chance. So tell us a bit about the passion behind vintage. And there's certainly a lot of love around in what you can see with the arts and crafts and the creative side.
Yeah, I think a lot of what we do and what our traders do is recycle and upcycle. So they'll find something that maybe has been thrown away and then recreate it into something to sell. So they'll scour like all the charity shops, all the jumble sales, skips, everywhere where they can find something. I mean, over there's a chair that Donna's done up with like Harry's tweed. And a lot of what Donna sells, and she does really well, is a lot like upcycling things, which is great because I think we've almost become like a throwaway society. It's great to bring something back in to an event like this that people can see that they can reuse things.
And the nice thing, you're not just about stalls, it is very family focused. You've got entertainment on as well. Tell us a little bit about that, even somewhere to drink.
Yeah, we've got a fizz bar, Corporate Fizz, so you could have like, you know, a gin and tonic or a Prosecco. We've got a craft ale bar with craft ales from a brewery in Cochrane, from Cochrane Sands. And then we've got the coffee bar, we've got the pies here, which I think have almost sold out because it's just been so busy. And then we've got the magician for the children, and then we've got Crafty Corner here, and face painting. And children can come and create something, make it, take it home, and all that is free. So it's great to bring the family down. It's free admission and free parking. So again, it's kind of opening it up to a lot of people to just come down and have a look. And also they get to have a look around the farm, and there's just so much going on. It's a brilliant day out. Yeah,
a children's play area outside and live entertainment inside. Tell us about tomorrow's artists.
Tomorrow we've got Danny Gallagher, and then we've got a jazz folk band on throughout the day.
Are we not going to do a turn?
Well, you can.
Don't forget your award-winning artists.
That's right,
I would empty the. I can't sing. I can do a lot of things, but I can't sing, and I think I would empty the place if I did.
Well, it's been absolutely fantastic to see day one. We're only halfway through. Clearly, super successful. Good luck for tomorrow. Maybe welcome everybody down, and then we'll end this live broadcast.
Okay, thanks very much. Thank you. And I'd just like to say thanks to Graham and his team for all the support and help they've given us in setting it all up.
No problem at all. It's been absolutely fantastic. It really has. Fantastic atmosphere, fantastic feeling down here. We've never seen anything like it at Happer, and I'm sure our relationship is just going to go strength to strength. As a community organisation, now we've created this whole family. This whole family experience is wonderful. It really is.
It does seem a perfect combination, and the nice thing, hopefully it'll happen again, but it's definitely happening tomorrow. So Bank Holiday Monday, people can still come down for Bank Holiday Monday. Dog friendly, you're allowed to bring your dogs.
Of course you can, yeah. Well behaved owners with dogs are always allowed on the farm, as long as they're on leads and as long as you pick up, not a problem at all.
Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye. Take care. See you
tomorrow.
soon. Bye.